once in a while when you're going on adventure, you get the whole adventure planned and you are going out to whatever you're doing. You're going fishing or hunting or anything really. And you check the weather, and if you're anything like me, you check it like 15 times, and you're going out there and all of a sudden it starts raining. Yeah, it sucks. We're gonna put GORE TEX to the ultimate test. It doesn't leak! Let's go get some peace now. Rain jackets come in a bunch of different shapes and styles. This is my Under Armour GORE TEX Realtree AP jacket. This is my main hunting rain jacket. Actually, it's really my only hunting rain jacket. This I pretty much use for everything. I use for waterfowl, I use for end of season, deer hunting, I use for pretty much everything. Rain jackets are really awesome to have for all types of adventures, whether you're hunting, fishing, camping, ice climbing, whatever you want to do. Rain jackets are the best thing to have, specifically a really good rain jacket. Today we're going to talk about what makes a really good rain jacket. We're going to talk about the difference between a laminated jacket and a coated jacket, so a DWR jacket. This here is a laminated jacket. This is GORE TEX. You'll hear GORE TEX pretty much in anything outdoors you're doing. They make jackets, they make pants, they make boots, they even have hats and gloves. Basically what GORE TEX is GORE TEX is a waterproof material. So what happens when you get a GORE TEX jacket, and this one has a really big outer coating on it because this is a camo hunting jacket, so it's got a soft touch material on it, but I'll show you another one. This is Terex's Alpha SL. This is an extremely lightweight GORE TEX jacket. So basically what a laminate is what GORE TEX is it's when they take an outer material, so in this case a really lightweight outer material, and they put a waterproof laminate on the inside of it. So this case would be GORE TEX, which is also Event. What that does is you get a very, very waterproof jacket, because even if the outer material of the jacket gets wet, then the GORE TEX liner on the inside will not penetrate through. So this jacket could be completely soaked, you'll be able to wring it out and do whatever you want, but you will be dry on the inside. GORE TEX is also a breathable material. Not as breathable as you'd like sometimes on a day like today where it's 31 degrees and like 100% humidity, but it is breathable. It's a lot more breathable than especially like the older school vinyl rain jackets that you see a lot of camo jackets made out of. The other hand, other than GORE TEX, is DWR. What a DWR jacket is it's a jacket that has a coating on the outside of it. So basically what DWR means is durable water resistant. So it's in the factory when it's made, it was dipped into a coating, and that coating inherently makes it waterproof for a time. And then as that wears off, the jacket slowly becomes less and less waterproof. A GORE TEX jacket or a laminated jacket will still have a DWR on the outside, and that's what makes it look like when you get a brand new rain jacket and you put water on it and it like beads right off the jacket. That's an effective DWR. GORE TEX jackets will slowly lose their DWR on the outside of them, but they will never actually lose their waterproofness. Shouldn't say never. I'll talk about in maintenance of GORE TEX jackets how they can sometimes lose their waterproof. But basically that's how it works. And if you keep up your maintenance on your GORE TEX jacket, there is no reason why it should ever actually leak. DWR jackets, same sort of thing. If you keep up that DWR on the outside, then it won't have any problems with it. So, what do you have to do to maintain your GORE TEX jacket? That's one of the bigger questions we get when people come into the store and are looking for a rain jacket and are talking to us and we're saying, here, spend $300 on a GORE TEX rain jacket because it's the best thing in the world. Well, can you use normal soaps? Can you throw it in the washing machine? Can you throw it in the dryer? Answer is sometimes. It's not as easy as it would like to be. So what we suggest for people to use is Nick Wax Tech Wash. It's a non-detergent, it's a soap that you can use, and you can use it in your washing machine. Just wash it on light, and when you use it with that, you can just wash all your GORE TEX stuff in your washing machine. Can you put it in the dryer? You can put it in the dryer. Put it on a light heat though, and put it on tumble for a little bit. What actually the Teryx rep suggested that I thought was a great idea is he takes his jackets and he actually just puts them in the back window of his truck. or his car, and lets them heat dry like that. There is a certain component of heat that actually pulls the fibers back together that actually allows the jacket to stay waterproof, and that's important that it does need that drying component to it. The biggest thing with why you need to keep up on your washing for your either DWR and GORE TEX or any laminate jacket is because your sweat, like I said, they're breathable, right? So it passes the moisture through once it becomes non-molecule, or not molecule, non-drip. So once it becomes mist, it'll pass through the jacket. That sweat has a lot of oils in it, and those oils can get stuck in the little pores in GORE TEX. And if that gets stuck and your jacket gets full of that, then it'll allow our water back through it. That's why you have to keep up on your washing. That's why I said sometimes your GORE TEX jackets can leak, and a lot of times that's why. So keep up washing. Wash it with proper soap, not with a detergent. So don't just use your laundry detergent. And you need to dry it with a little bit of heat. Not too much heat though, because if you, specifically with a laminate, if you dry it with too much heat, you can actually pull the outer and the inner liner apart. And if you do that, then you're out of luck. You get 2 jackets. Ooh. So you have to wash it, you have to use a proper soap, you have to dry it. The other thing that you have to do with both GORE TEX jacket, you don't have to do with a GORE TEX jacket, but you should do with a GORE TEX jacket, and specifically with the DWR jacket, is recoat it. So you can use things like Nick Wax has a couple different ones. The biggest one, the one that I use, it's called Revivex, and it's a really good coating. I wouldn't spray it on my camo jacket because it's got the soft material, but I use it on my Teryx jackets, and what that does is it redoes your DWRing, so it redoes that durable water resistant coating on it. What it prevents is it prevents your jacket from wetting out. So what wetting out is when you've got that GORE TEX material underneath, but the outer fabric, which is the protective shell, gets wet. And when your jacket wets out, it gets heavy. And I don't like wearing jackets that are heavy, so I usually keep my recoating up and good to go. And plus, sometimes if you do have any of that like sweat built up into your GORE TEX jacket, the DWR, if it's up to go, it won't even make it down to the GORE TEX in the first place. So do all that, and with a GORE TEX, you'll have a lifelong jacket. They have a lifetime warranty on it, so if you ever have any problems with it, you can even just send it back to the company that you got it from. For me, that's worth more than anything else. So that's good rain jacket.
Ah, this is better now that I'm in a full rain suit. So, have yourself a good day. Stay tuned for the next episode. We're done! Done! Now it's wet.
Are you still bidding?